So that was kind of cool.
I have so many negative ones to my different checks.
I think I'm definitely going to go back to using the Fog of War version, though, after we get to this map.
Yeah, after seeing what dynamic lighting is, I'm probably never gonna use it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it. I mean, it's a cool idea, but it seems like it seems a little frustrating on all sides.
Maybe when they improve it, perhaps.
I mean, like mechanically it works. It doesn't really work systematically when you're trying to, like, if I have to adjust something on the fly to say that you see something because it's elevated and you have vision to it because they're shooting at you, something like that. I can't dynamically choose what you see and what you don't see based on the situation. And I can't see what you see, so I don't know what you see, and I therefore even more can't update what you see, which is also, not very helpful. Anyway, so back to the story. Rialdan, Mike, are you back? Let's wait for him to come back. Dupree's back, Vay's back, Rin's back, everybody, okay. So anyway, Twitch chat, how's it going? Are you guys all big D&D players? Or do you like D&D? I'm an old D&D player. I'm recently coming back to 5th edition, which I've been super excited about. Played a little bit in 3.5, and I didn't really care for it. Played a little bit in 4, I think, and I didn't really like it because I felt like they made it. I felt like they made 3, 5, and 4 very MMO-y, like if an MMO were translated into tabletop. And I think it was trying to capitalize on a lot of that. And Swords and Sorcery and Magic. Well, I mean, Dungeons & Dragons is a great place.
Fully back.
And you can get all the, I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but you can get a bunch of PDFs for stuff. And, I mean, I'm always running campaigns, so you can always kind of jump into our campaign. You just need all you need to join our campaign is a voice client. And I mean, I can give you our info, so you just need to be able to talk to people, and then we can help you build a character in your imagination. That's kind of the awesomeness about Dungeons & Dragons, is you don't really need anything. You're back, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. All right, so as you guys kind of come around the corner, it's pitch dark in the cave. You have a torch lit, so you have a little bit of vision as you're making your way through the cave, and the water's running. In the little bit of a distance, it's about 15, 20-ish feet from you. You can make the outlines just barely of because it's just beyond your line of sight, but you can make the outlines of a rickety wooden bridge directly in front of you. And then off to the left, you, yeah, okay. So the main passage of the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the steam plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across to a side stream. So as the stream runs down through the middle, you can notice a small passage over to the west, and then you notice a rickety bridge kind of directly in front of you. Can everybody give me actually Traden and Ren, can you, can you swap positions? Because in the order of which you move things, you would be behind him. Yep, that's perfect.
Sure, you're right.
You can rotate yourself so you can see whatever you need to see. But yeah, so in this case, you would be of the other way. And so Rialdan, Veyron, Dupree, and Traden all give me stealth checks, please.
Yeah, I'm stealthy as a fucking avalanche.
Okay. Stealthy as an avalanche.
I mean, I rolled a fucking 1. It's red. I think that's bad.
Clank.
So, as you're coming across the edge, you see a goblin on top of that rickety bridge with a torch, and he spies you, and he goes, "Release the second flood!"
Oh,
And you hear,
shit.
"Shh," as the water comes like rushing down again. Everybody make your, you gotta make dex checks first, please. Everybody
I'm
dex
not-
checks, except
I'm not
for...
in the river.
Yes, you're far enough back that I will allow you to make a DC 10 saving throw, dex saving throw, to get out of the way, because you're pretty far back.
Boom!
Bow!
Alright, so you're able to jump back into the area that you're at. Dex saving throws. Everybody passes. So this time you guys are prepared for the waves. The waves come smashing against you, and you're able to just you take the water as it brushes past you. No problem. You were prepared this time. So the goblin at the top just starts like kind of screaming and he didn't get you.
Yeah, can I shoot a javelin at his face?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
That's all.
I mean,
So
I
polite.
see him
Can I throw a
screaming and
javelin
he's
at
got a
him?
nice torch.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Yes.
13 to hit.
Trying to select my right layer. 13 miss. So you throw a javelin back at the goblin, and he just kind of ducks to the side. Yeah, he misses the javelin.
Can I throw a javelin at him?
You may. That's a miss.
I lost a
Can-
javelin.
Can I cast Acid Splash at him?
You may.
I think it's a Constitution save.
Yes, it's just auto hit. I have to make a Constitution save, right?
Yeah.
Really? Acid splash? Oh, maybe.
I think so. So it's like-
I don't know what the range on that one is either off the top of my head.
I think it's 60.
Yeah, it's 60.
60 feet. You're definitely in range.
Yep, dexterity saving throw and up to 2 creatures within 5 feet of each other.
Alright. Dex saving throw. 9 plus 2 for the modifier. Puts me at 11. I don't think an 11 saves.
My spell save is 13.
Okay, there you go. So no.
1d6.
So roll 1d6 damage. 4 damage. So yeah, you spray acid across the goblin. It's, and kind of like dancing around as he's like trying to wipe it off of him as all the acid splashing against him. But it doesn't kill him. But he's definitely burning in acid as he's trying to pay attention to it. Anybody else?
I don't really have a clean line of sight on anything, so I'm gonna wait until we can shuffle a little bit further in.
All right. So with the acid splashing on him and no one else is taking actions, he kind of shuffles back into the darkness of the cave.
Which way did he go?
To the left. To the west. And what would you like to do?
Well, let's keep moving. Rielden, you want to lead the way still?
Yep.
Press forward, or do you want to go off to the passage to your left?
I wouldn't mind. That's where the goblin went, to the left.
He did.
I wouldn't mind chasing after that little bastard, being the fact he set that trap up on us.
That left
Get
or
revenge.
Yep,
what? Okay.
the way you went. Yep, to the west. All right. So as you guys move down this, you find it's a narrow passage that you're moving down, but there's no light and there's no real there's nothing in the passage itself. Hang on a sec, Roxy's being a bitch. Roxy, come on, go lay down. Just go lay down. Go lay down, sweetie. Huh? You've been so good. You're being so good. As you approach kind of the opening there a little bit, you see a large cave which is divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge, and there is a hazy air of smoke with cooking fire and a pungent smell of poorly cooked hides and unwashed goblins. As you peek around this corner, I think if you're here, can you see clearly into the room here? Like that? Kind of?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so this is just to give you guys sight of the room. Stop. And give me 1 second to reveal layers. Alright, so as you poke around, you see it's basically like a goblin barracks, right? You see a bunch of goblins kind of tinkering and kind of like working things around, whatever. They haven't fully noticed you yet because all the sounds of the crashing and the wolves and everything else is just common noise for the goblins, right? They're used to all of this shit happening regularly, so they're not thinking anything of it. As you guys are kind of like peering into the entrance, you definitely see about 6 goblins. Can you see all 6?
3.
I see 6.
I see
yeah.
6.
Okay, all right. How do you see? Okay. Anyway, you have control of his character.
Yes.
Cheater.
I'm sorry.
So you can definitely see about 6 goblins that are running around the area. Now the difference in these 2 areas is that the first area in the top of the map is lower, and then there's a staircase to the back that kind of elevates up to the second half, where the lower half of the goblins are. So the upper half is on your floor, the lower half are on a elevated floor. The difference in height, if I could stop my dog, is it's about like 10 feet or so. So you could jump and climb it. Stop! Sorry, stream. I didn't mean to yell.
10 feet. I mean, that's only 3 feet higher than how tall I am.
Well, it's you.
Alright, shall we ambush the goblins while they're unaware of our presence?
Yeah, I think we go charging in and barging in. That's what I'm gonna.
Yep, I would barge in and try to grab them by surprise.
Yeah, I'd like to make my way up front to them while this is all like, going on so I can be ready for the charge.
Okay.
And then I'll follow right
Varen,
in.
Ren, what are you guys doing?
I'm following in.
I'll follow in as well, sticking close to the back. The other entrance or tunnel is.
And
Do
as
we
soon
get
as-
a surprise round?
As soon as I see one of these goblins, I'm gonna pop off a
Right up until
crate
this
bonfire.
happens. Are you gonna let them get a surprise attack first, or are you going to initiate bonfire as soon as you see them?
Oh no, I guess I thought it was all happening at once. So you tell me how it unfolds. It's fine.
If you wanna, so I would.
I'm waiting for their cue. Like as
Okay.
they attack, I'm gonna pop off a bonfire.
All
Sorry.
right, okay. So you guys go charging into combat.